Hey, it's your girl Chrissy back again with another video. As you guys could tell from the title below, I'm here to talk about the pros and cons of dating in Atlanta. Now, when I was watching videos of like what to expect when moving to Atlanta, nobody ever broke this shit really down the way how you really gotta break this shit down. My last video on the couch, I talked about the pros and cons of moving to Atlanta, and now I'm going to talk about dating in Atlanta. I had touched on it a little bit in that last video, but I'm really going to get into some things in this video. So hold on to your motherfucking seatbelts because we are going on a ride. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to go right underneath this video, click that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, and don't forget to like this video. It's your girl Chrissy. I have lived in Atlanta for 3 years now. I can't believe it's been so long. It's literally about to, like, I'm going on the 4th year of me living in Atlanta, and this is a whole new chapter, and I am very disappointed. Okay, like, I can't even say that like I'm 100% disappointed with like my experiences dating in Atlanta, because like I've had true real blessings. Like I know that, like I know what's capable, you know. Like you hear people be like, oh, this nigga spent this nigga spent that, but if you don't experience it, if you don't see it for yourself, like if that's just not happening to you, you're not gonna see that, you're not gonna believe it for it. But like I would say one of the pros of living in Atlanta and dating in Atlanta is that you really got niggas out here with funds. Like y'all do not mind my nails, in Atlanta. These niggas really got it. Like they got the drip, they got bread in their bank account, they got an apartment, they got a car, they got an $8,000 dog. Like these niggas really is living different. So when you fuck with a nigga in Atlanta, you know that he got some motion for himself. And I can only talk about the niggas that I fuck with. Like I would say this, like the pro is that niggas in Atlanta really get bread and like have responsibility, so they have to get bread. Because but the same people, the same group of men, one of them ain't eating, bro. One of them ain't eating, but one of them is making it look real fucking good that they might be eating. So it's a lot of people that's fake stepping in Atlanta too. So you gotta watch out for that, because they flexing with their man shit. They flexing at their man crib. They flexing with their man's bottles, but they just in the section and telling you to pull up. Be careful. Be careful with that, because that should be happening in Atlanta a lot. I see a lot of girls go down bad for that. Don't be like that, mama. Like, be smart. So that's a con. I would say that's a con. Another con I would have to like just point out, obviously, is men in Atlanta do not believe in monogamy. Like, I don't know who the fuck they think they is. Like, you niggas is not Diddy. Diddy's living a certain type of lifestyle that you niggas want to imitate, but y'all don't got Diddy money. Diddy been in this game for years, okay? So yeah, I see like a lot of niggas nowadays be like polygamy. They want a multiple girlfriend situation, and it's like, what? You niggas ain't paying multiple bills. You niggas not paying multiple rents. Like, relax. Like, that's not even something that you should be on, because your budget not on that. Like, some of their budgets really be on that, but it's like you not on that to spend it. So if you not spending, don't ask for nothing. Like, don't ask for no stupid shit like that. Like, don't ask for a polygamous relationship and you not polygamically paying motherfucking bills. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't even understand stupid shit like that. But niggas in Atlanta be trying it. They be testing the waters. Like, they be like, let me see if this bitch green, like, is she gonna go for it? Nah. No. They really be trying. They be telling you anything. Oh, that goes against my religion. They came up with a whole religion, bro. They be like, that goes against my religion. I'm like, yeah, okay. Another con, I'm gonna get to some pros, but I gotta get this con off my chest. Major con about dating in Atlanta is that Atlanta is actually really fucking small. don't let people fool you. Don't let people make you think the city is bigger than what it is, and then it's very small. And dating here is terrible because it is so small. There's a bitch that you're gonna know that has fucked with your nigga. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, I don't want to be around the bitch. Like Mulatto said, I'm gonna insert Mulatto's clip right here, bro.
I don't like being in a room or being near, being friends, being in the same area, whatever, within 2 feet of anybody my man fucked before me, liked a picture before me, DM, text, call, looked at before me.
I don't want none of that. Like, I am not a friendly bitch when it comes to my nigga. I don't fuck around with my nigga. Like, that's mine. I'm not going for nothing else, like, at all. So that's just a messy situation, but you can never get rid of, when you date in Atlanta, you can never get rid of your ex. You gonna run into your ex. Like, that's just something that's going to happen. Whatever nigga you used to talk to, you're gonna run into him because, like, Atlanta is very fucking small. It just is what it is. It's Atlanta, so everybody acts cordial. Like, everybody acts cordial, but that shit is really fucking weird. And I don't think I've ever experienced that anywhere else. Like, so just be prepared for that. If you really fuck with a dude, you better make sure that you really fuck with him, because you're gonna have to see that nigga the rest of your time here. Like, be careful with who you give yourself to or who you give energy to, because you're going to have to see that person again. There's no way around it in this city. Like, you're going to have to see that person again. In Atlanta, guaranteed there's scammers in Atlanta too, just like there's scammers in New York. But the scammers in Atlanta, they're investing their money. Like, they buying businesses, they have a house, like, they got shit going for themselves. So you will learn from whatever man. If you're smart, because a lot of you bitches not smart. If you smart, you gonna sit back and just pay attention and, like, get knowledge from your man. Like, I'm not ever impressed with, bro. I want to know what you're doing with it at this point, because I'm older now. Like, I'm really thinking about settling down. Like, I'm thinking about who's gonna be a good father, who's gonna be a good husband, who's gonna be a good provider, because I know I'm gonna be a good woman. I'm gonna be submissive to my man. I'm gonna hold my man down. My nigga tell me to jump, I'm gonna ask how high, and I'm just do it. Like, I'm that type of girlfriend. Like, I'm very submissive to my man. So I need to be with a man that's going to be very, like, headstrong and about his business. So what businesses do you got? I want you to talk about it with me. I want you to, like, tell me step by step how you did it, like, so I can gain the knowledge, so that when I go to open up my business, like, I feel like men in Atlanta, and guarantee when I'm talking about men in Atlanta, a lot of these niggas in Atlanta ain't from Atlanta. Let's just say that. So I'm just talking about who lives in Atlanta. Men in Atlanta who live here, they have businesses. Like, they have businesses, and they gonna put you in position to win. They're gonna give you knowledge, give you information, help you, give you the startup money for your business. Like, they're gonna put you in a position so that you're up too. Like, they don't want it just to be like, that's my shorty, like, no, they want their shorty to win. Like, they want their shorty to be just as up as them. So, and let's talk about that too, because I see so many women have this conversation where it's like, oh, if I ever make more money than my nigga, then that's a problem. Bitch, if your nigga put you in a position to make more money than him, be grateful. So if your man invests in you, you need to just always keep that in mind and hold that down. Like, I'm never going to diss my nigga because my business is doing better than him. So niggas in Atlanta will really put you in a position to win. Like, in Atlanta, they gonna ask you, like, what you want, what you want, what businesses are you interested in. Like, they ask you questions like that. So it's different. Like, the mindset, I feel like the mindset is different. All of that's good and dandy, like, but it takes a while to get there, sis. Like, don't come to Atlanta and think that games will not be played. Like, yo, they play the most fucking games out here. It's like everybody in the city loves somebody in the city. Like, you love somebody out here, but you so stuck with being in the city. Like, you don't want to see that person with nobody else, but you also don't want to have a monogamous relationship with them. So it's like, what the fuck? When Summer Walker had that song playing games, and she's from Atlanta, she had that song for a reason. These niggas be playing games. They will be literally face down in your motherfucking pussy, and then 3 days later be with another bitch. Oh my gosh, like, hold on. Not you kissing that bitch with the same lips you just had in my pussy, like, nasty. And then that's when you just gotta cut niggas up, cause like that nigga has no morals. Like that nigga has no morals. Like you gotta leave that alone, mama. Like don't do that, don't be dumb. I feel like something that is big in Atlanta is gender roles, but I like gender roles, so I think that's a pro. Like I believe that a woman should be a woman and be submissive, and I also believe that a man should be a man and be a provider. Like be a provider, be dominant. Like it's nothing my man can ask me for that I'm not gonna do for him. I want to clean up after my man. I want to cook for my man. I want to make sure that he leave my house fed and satisfied. So that's just how I'm coming with anything. So I feel like gender roles is a pro on my end. For other women, that's not the case. Like women like to be, I know one of my homegirls, she's the exact opposite. She feels like whatever a nigga could do, she could do. I'm not like that. I'm not a nigga. I would never want to be a nigga. I don't want to play in a nigga's role because niggas have it hard. Like I'm gonna play my role as a woman. I'm gonna be a woman. So yeah, I feel like I meet a lot of men in the club, and that could be a pro and a con, because when you meet, I feel like when you meet a man in the club, it's kind of like a man in the club. One thing about it, you're gonna know if he spends bread or not. Period. Like a certain type of guy. Like I get the guy that's in the club. Like, and sometimes that's just a con. Like I don't always want the scammer, the drug dealer, or the rapper. Like nah, sometimes maybe I just want a corporate man, but I ain't gonna find a corporate man in my settings now. So that's something I do like have to switch up, is my settings. The internet is also one that I have to put in both categories. Like the internet could be a pro or it could be a con. Like I feel like with the internet you have more options to meet men. The internet, I would say I'm not meeting niggas off the internet for real. Like I'm gonna meet you in real life. Atlanta's really small. If you live in Atlanta, I probably seen you around. I don't know. Like I think it's a con overall. Like guaranteed you could go on a nigga's profile, you could see how he live and what he be doing, but like people put their highlights on Instagram. But if you really do your research, but I'm only doing research on a nigga that I really fuck with. If I don't really fuck with you, I'm not about to sit here and do all this research on you. I don't care about you enough. But if I care about you, I'm doing my research, and then I'm gonna find out you fucking 3 different bitches, and then that's just like, ugh, so annoying. And don't let a bitch come in my DMs like, I'm coming to you as a woman. Bitch, go to your mother as a woman and leave me the fuck alone. Because if I'm happy, let me stay in my happy bubble. But the internet is just not a place to be happy. Like I barely be on Instagram, and I want my nigga to be the exact same way, because the internet ain't no good. Like the internet don't help relationships thrive. So I feel like the internet's definitely a con in my adult age. It just makes me find out things that I kind of don't want to know. Like I'm happy, I'm gonna do anything to protect my happiness. Having a roster in Atlanta could be dangerous. Like I've never been the girl though to have like a whole bunch of niggas on the roster. Like I don't even like rosters just off the strength of I don't really like talking to multiple niggas. Like I'm gonna keep it 100, like 100% honest. Like if I'm dealing with somebody and I really like that person I'm talking to, that's the only person I'm talking to, because I don't have the agility to have multiple conversations with I don't even have the time to have multiple conversations with multiple niggas, let alone having like all these feelings out there for multiple niggas. Like I'm a Pisces, so when I fall for somebody, I fall dumb hard. Like it's not a situation where it's like playful for me. Like if I fuck with you, you're mine. Like you're mine, and once you're mine, that's it. I'm approaching you like you're mine outside. If I see you outside with somebody else, hey baby, what you doing? Who you with? And I don't care if it's with a bitch. So don't have a roster fucking with me, cause I'm gonna catch you outside and I'm gonna let the roster know. Yeah, I'm gonna let her know. Honestly, in Atlanta, especially because a lot of people visit here, you're gonna have options. All in all, I would definitely say the dating scene in Atlanta it's a 7 out of 10, because it could really go both ways. Like I'm gonna stand on that. It's a 7 out of 10 because it's a lot of games that you have to play in order to find somebody good and find somebody real and find somebody that just believes in monogamy. Like the bare minimum, like that's literally the bare minimum of a fucking relationship is monogamy. And to find somebody in Atlanta who believes in monogamy is like so hard now. And because of that alone, I have to give it a 7 out of 10. But it is gonna be a 7 because like there's a lot of good niggas out here. So that should be crazy, but these niggas is also crazy. Like niggas in Atlanta is crazy and they carry guns. Sis, beware. Like, warning. But there's good ones out there, and I don't know about y'all, but I like a little toxic. I like a little crazy. Like, if it's not a little crazy and a little toxic, then it's kind of boring, don't you think? That's my thoughts on dating in Atlanta. I think it's scary as fuck, for sure. You know, Atlanta has a lot of things going around, like STDs, that you should really, safe sex is the best sex, and you should really just focus and not fuck everybody, because like Atlanta's dirty. Be smart. Just be smart. I would say dating in Atlanta is worth it because you live in your 20s once, and I want to live a life that's worth it. And I feel like in Atlanta you're gonna experience so much different shit. It's gonna be worth it because you're gonna have so much life experiences. So it's worth it. So live your life. You feel me? But yeah. Comment below, tell me your thoughts on this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your girl, Chris King.